So was the match against Chan Katsuhiro, which was, of course, the quarterfinals match yesterday. Takakiwa has had his fair share of matches. 4-0, 4-2 against Damien Eloire. 4-1 versus Grigory Vlasov. And yesterday, sensationally, the man on the right here beat the world champion, the Olympic champion, and the World Cup winner. #1 of the world used to be Zhang Jike from China. Sensational victory for him yesterday. 4 games to 3. He'll now be facing Hao Shui, another one of the top-class Chinese players. Has been for many years. Ranks are now filling up here in Rotax Arena as this tournament progresses to the very finals stage. On this championship Sunday, we'll be crowning 4 champions of the Austrian Open in the singles and the doubles division of respectively men and women. First finals match of the women's already set up. It is Ding Ning versus Li Xiaoxia, an old Chinese match. We're looking for 2 contenders of the men's singles finals. First one will be the victor of this match. Who do we have here? It is on the right. The man in the red shirt from China is Hao Shui, 29 years old. World rank currently at 13, used to be a top 10 player. Highest ranking was 7 in 2010. Advanced to the quarterfinals of the 2007 and 2005 World Championships. World Tour won the Chinese Open 2012, placed second in 2009, the Chinese and Korean Open. Very experienced player, like I've said, has been around for many years, consistently on the top, let's say the top 20 of the world. The left-handed man here, the right side of the screen. On the front end here, right-handed player in the black shirt is Takakiwa from Japan. 24 years old, world ranked at 45, used to be as high as 37. Played in the World Tour events since 2004. So for his 24 years, he's been around for a very long time. Placed in the semi-finals of the 2011 Japan Open and in the semi-final stage of the Czech Open 2012. One of his greatest victories, no doubt, was that match yesterday where he beat Zhang Jike, reigning champion on all fronts in China. One of the very few to win the World Championships, the World Cup and the Olympics in the same row. board is set. TAKAKIWA will open up this game. HAO Shuai, so far as I've seen him during this tournament, has not been challenged to play his best table tennis. See if that changes in this match. He will no doubt have to put some more coals on the fire here if he's to beat TAKAKIWA. He's riding no doubt on a wave of confidence after yesterday. See if that transpires into his game today somehow. HAO Shuai to serve now. He's counted among one of the best serving players in the world. Very difficult to judge the length and the spin of his serve just by watching his movement. Player whose only weakness may be that he does not deal with pressure all too well. That is why the Chinese head coach Liu Guoliang has not nominated him for the big events, World Team Cup, or any team events in China in general. Of course, not for the Olympics so far. (5-1). Good start already for the left-handed player from China. Not that many Chinese players remain in the tournament, in the men's division that is. Like I've said, Zhang Jike was eliminated yesterday, as well as the national champion in China, Du Yu, who lost to Zhuang Qiwan. It is only up to HAO Shuai and Fang Bo. Confidence building point for TAKAKIWA early in this game, doing a bit of a longer rally. Has shown that he can hold his own against HAO Shuai. (7-4) for HAO Shuai. Player that focuses more on the quality of the shot rather than the raw speed of it, putting much emphasis on spin and spin variations. Of course, if he's presented these opportunities, there was a good setup with his serve once more. TAKAKIWA has trouble in returning in a way that HAO Shuai cannot attack on it. It is 9-4. Solid performance by HAO Shuai. What a top spin, bringing him the first game points of the match. 6 in counting. 10-4 the score for HAO Shuai. First one already used. 11-4, 1 games to 0.
Erste ist Herr 1 aus Silberlage, der Chinese HAO Shui, Nummer 1 der Weltrangliste gewinnt den ersten Platz gegen TAKAKIWA
就是你真的劈下去了，第一板或者是半子弹，它这个链掉，这一下叭给它压下去。所以你拿的发球线很好，这主要是接发球那点，说撩也摆撩，有时候他们画这个底线，没起底线挂在那，这种形成相持，没有绝对的那个把握的不乱发力，我就这个力量，当，因为太放松了，他是靠借力的，你发现没？他是靠借力，你这个力量还在这里，你中他就更准，是这样。如果你碰一个绝对机会，那你拿这个非常好，很好吧。
Kicking off the second game with Hao Shui to serve. Quite the dominant performance by him so far. He is, of course, the favorite as far as world rankings go.
Oh, sorry. One love.
These two have never met on an international level before. This is textbook Chinese table tennis here. That good serve, very difficult to return, and then stepping around from the backhand corner, playing that one forehand topspin that brings the point. From an observing point of view here, it seems that Hao Shui controls this match at will. What can this man here, TAKAKIWA, still throw at him to surprise Hao Shui? He has beaten the world champion. That forehand topspin proved to be quite the weapon of choice for Hao Shui. Especially played cross-court, TAKAKIWA does not seem to have an answer to that. That goes for the serve as well. 6-3. Already the lead for Hao Shui. TAKAKIWA claimed that serve touched the net. Hao Shui agrees. Is being repeated. It's now 8-4. Takakiwa has to watch out that this does not turn out to be a too one-sided game here. He still has problems in receiving the serve of Hao Shui. It was the first time that serve was returned really short. Still 5-9. Quite the mountain to climb for the 24-year-old player from Japan. He was down 2-0 against Yang Zike yesterday. I have to grant him that. He turned around that match somehow. He has no doubt to try to attempt this in this game as well.
10-6.
It's 10-6, 4 game points to Hao Shui. And he uses it, 11-6. The score is 2-0 for Hao Shui from China. Third game about to commence here. 2013, the Austrian Open in Wels, Austria. First men's singles semi-finals. 2-0 the score between Hao Shui and Takakiwa from Japan. The secret to the quality of Hao Shui's shots was revealed in that slow motion. We could see that while his arm does not move as fast, he has incredible acceleration with his wrist, allowing him to play the ball very hard and impart very much spin on it. And we can see that again, especially on the backhand side. May as well be the key to his good serve as well. This time a lead for Takakiwa. Was about time he established himself in this match too. And then score, excuse me, is tied again at 3 points each.
Let 3, 4.
Once more, classic table tennis play, third ball attack par excellence here. You see again in the slow motion how fast his wrist moves. Even hard to see in slow motion so fast. There's a crucial point, clenching his fist, Hao Shuai. He knows he's now in the lead. Like that, like throwing a switch, he can step up the level of his game. 7-5, 2-point lead for Hao Shuai. That is all he needs if he carries that to the end of this game. Applauded by house coach Chen Qiao. Once more in these duels of forehand topspin against forehand topspin, Hao Shuai seems to have the upper hand every time. That is not something that Takakiwa has to look for in this match. 10-5, 5 more game points for Hao Shuai to build his lead to 3 games to 0. Seems a bit displeased with his performance here. I wonder why that is. Looks, at least to me, as he has everything under control so far. Maybe not according to the high standards he sets for himself. That was a good shot by Takakiwa. Very difficult to play around the net and along the line. Well done. Surprised Hao Shuai too. And with that backhand serve receive, he takes the 3rd game and is leading now 3 games to 0 over Takakiwa from Japan.
因为他不会发力，你真要抽过去了，他就会反而接上你，不着急正确，位置不好的情况，我先顶他一下，除非是你站得很稳的，就是在你手上了，你哒哒哒哒可以发力了，你就他拉你，很多时候他就是一掉，你位置都没站住，你就要抽，这就丢了2、3个这样的球，顶你一下，他拉你正手一带，拉反手再顶你，变你一个就完了。另外呢，这种策略。
あとやっぱ少し攻めるときにバッククロスがちょっと多いし、
变发球还可以就变，不难受可以怎么打？难受可以发转不转，啊，就让你推嘛，让你推和摆嘛，我2边上着，对吧？
Level.
First point off the bat in the fourth game already to HAO Shuai. Seems like this is going to be another of his 4-0 victories in the Austrian Open 2013. See if TAKAKIWA has some wild card to play still, but doesn't seem to be the case here. His own attacks are very much too insecure, and his quality of shots is not that amazing, shall we say. Good quality, but not especially good. Whereas HAO Shuai, everything that he does seems to turn into a point for him. As long as he keeps up his focus, that is. Lost it briefly during the third game. Now there's a timeout called by TAKAKIWA. It's a last minute device here employed to somehow stop HAO Shuai in the tracks.
で次レシーブの時はフォアハンド打たれるなと思ったらフォアが来る可能性高いから今全部フォアハンドノータッチだから狙ってくるかもしれないそこしっかり準備してあとしっかりラリーもうラリーしていくしかないよ危ない
Difficult to judge what might be his advice. What I would say at this point was try to play your game, concentrate on every ball, move to every ball, do what you can to stop HAO Shuai here from over-rolling him, which is exactly what seems to be the case here. Look at that flick. An open wrist on the forehand side. Not that easy to do. 4 points, 2-1. HAO Shuai, as usual, in the lead.
1-5.
Six 2, 4-point lead, which we might call huge here in this game. In the air for TAKAKIWA in this tournament is getting thinner and thinner. He eliminated the Olympic champion and the world champion Jang Jike in a furious game yesterday, but that seems to have been all she wrote for him at the Austrian Open. 8-2, 3 points to go for HAO Shuai for another 4-0 victory here. I wonder what happened here. It seems to have misstepped somehow. I hope that is not an injury that flares up. Will be dire indeed at this stage. Well, he's only 2 points away from advancing to the finals. Make that 1 point, 7 match points to HAO Shuai. And there it is. HAO taking the fourth game as well with 11-4, beating Takakiwa from Japan. 4 games to 0. And let's hope he has not injured himself on that last few points here and that he can play the finals later this afternoon. Congratulations to him for advancing already. Question remains, whom will he face in the finals? Will it be Fang Bo of China or Zhuang Qiwan of Chinese Taipei? We'll see that later. We see the confirmation of the score on screen. 4 games to 0. 11-4, 6, 7 and 4. Quite the one-sided affair here. So all that is missing in the singles finals is that second spot here. We have in the women's singles finals Ding Ning versus Li Xiaoxia, and we'll have HAO versus one of the 2 players we're about to see in the second men's semi-finals at the Austrian Open 2013. That match coming up in a few minutes.
GAC Group World Tour Austrian Open 2013.